One is recognized.
Mr. Speaker, I thank you very much, and I thank the gentleman for yielding. I thank the chairman for bringing this bill to the floor. Mr. Speaker, as I was sitting here listening to Congressman Johnson, I got so inspired that I just wanted to go out and jump in a soapbox or jump on a soapbox to give my talk. I've been at this for a very long period of time. Soapbox Derby has been going on for 76 years. 36 of those years I've had the great privilege of serving in this body. I rise each year to sponsor the resolution allowing the Greater Washington Soapbox Derby Association to hold its annual race on Capitol grounds. It's appropriate, I think, that it's here on the Capitol. The inspiration of the Capitol, the inspiration of the Dome, the inspiration and excitement of which Congressman Johnson just spoke, I think captures the sense of what Soapbox Derby means. This year marks, as I said, the 76th year of the Derby, Mr. Speaker, at which young people from around the region, from age 8 all the way to age 17, compete in 3 divisions. Those divisions are stock, super stock, and masters. So you're talking about these sophisticated soapboxes. They're not your father's soapbox, that's for sure. It's not only a fun and exciting event, it's also educational and brings children together, young people together, young adults together, with their parents, grandparents, siblings, and neighbors to plan and build their soapbox racers. You know, one of the things we need in America is more engineers. I'm a lawyer. I don't know that we need more lawyers. We need doctors, of course, but people tell me if we're going to make things in America, we need more engineers. People who work with their hands, people who create, people who design. And that's what this Soapbox Derby is about. Doing so, participating in this contest helps connect these young people with hands-on engineering and manufacturing lessons, which promote greater interest in the STEM fields, which we all talk about: science, technology, engineering, and math. This has been the case, Mr. Speaker, since the first Soapbox Derby in 1938. And this long tradition now continues in the 21st century. The winner in each division will then qualify to race against the regional champions from across the nation later this year at Derby Downs at the All-American Soapbox Derby in Akron, Ohio. This year, the Greater Washington Soapbox Derby will be held on June 17th. Mr. Speaker, the Derby has been called the greatest amateur racing event in the world. I don't know whether it's the greatest, but it is certainly one of the great contests in the world and teaches participating youth about fortitude, about leadership, about engineering, sportsmanship, and pride of achievement. In addition to bringing families together, the Soapbox Derby brings communities closer together, Mr. Speaker. Many of the racers are sponsored and cheered by their local civic groups, police, fire departments, and service organizations. I've been proud, as I said, Mr. Speaker, to sponsor this resolution for 26 years. And I believe strongly in the importance of this tradition, and I'm convinced of the very positive impact the Derby has on young people from my district who participate and around this region and around the country. Maryland's 5th District has been home to a number of Greater Washington Soapbox Derby winners, including the winners from 2007, this is my district, Washington Metropolitan Area, 2007, 2008, 2009, 2012, 2013, and 2014. So the Washington region is millions of people. My young people and their advisors, otherwise maybe called parents, are doing pretty well in this. We're proud of that. Our racers even won the national championship in 2007 and 2008. I hope my colleagues, Mr. Speaker, will join me in supporting this resolution and thanking the organizations of the Greater Washington Soapbox Derby, the organizers. I hope they'll also join me in congratulating in advance all of the young people from the region who will be participating on June 17th. I also want to thank my co-sponsors, Jerry Connolly, Don Beyer, John Delaney, Jamie Raskin, Anthony Brown, Eleanor Holmes Norton, and Barbara Comstock. This is a bipartisan resolution. I'm sure everybody will support it, and I'm sure that the excitement of which Congressman Johnson will be experienced by those young people as they race towards victory, and whether they win the #1 spot, they will be winners for having participated in this creative contest that makes them better people. And I yield back the balance of my time.
Mr. Johnson.